Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play The Outer Worlds. I'm your host, Cause Fade. It's episode 11, and we're ready to go at last to Monarch. But first, let's take a look at some weaponry. I wanted to take a look at my stuff because now my character is level 15, and I want to make sure that everything I'm using is properly leveled up, and we should have enough money here now to tinker with this stuff really well. So I'm going to tinker with a few things. Make sure most of my stuff is at least up to snuff. For instance, this guy, the Mark II. I can crank that up. You can go like 3 levels higher, I think. The tinkered items can be no greater than 5 levels above your own, which is awesome. That's great. So, I'm going to do the same thing. These get expensive. You can see that it's now $1,700 to tinker with that rifle. Monarch, though, there are a lot of bad animals. So I've got to decide what I want to do. I'm no good with heavy weapons. I would like to old reliable. This is for well, I feel pretty good about everything else. Let's see what I have. Magazine. Can I do? I want to tinker with one of these. What's it cost to tinker with this? 300. I might just have to stick with this electrified one and see how it works. Untag. These are starting to lag behind in levels, and it would take a lot of money probably to get them up. Old reliable, though. Felix did so good with this. Let's go to modify and see if we can modify old reliable. No, I can't. Oh, probably because it's a special weapon? I'm guessing that's why. The plasma launcher that Felix has. And the plasma rifle. And then there's this. Oh yeah, the tactical shotgun. Okay. Well, let's go and see what kind of trouble we can come up with this. In addition, I have oh yeah, vestments, blue vestments, dialogue skills +5. Oh yeah, and the rest of this. Okay, everybody has armor now, so I'm going to take everything that I don't have and stuff it in here. Everything that I don't need, I mean. Like, I don't need this second suit. I actually don't need that second suit of leaded stuff. I don't think I need those or those. I'm just going to stuff them all in here. You know, it's the easiest thing to do. These are tech skills, which I'm going to hang on to. These are one-handed melee, which I'm not. Or his vestments. Or this. Science, persuade, engineering. I'm hanging on to this stuff for reasons. It gets me down to 105. Let's go. Let's go to Monarch. Shall we? Monarch. And we want to go to Stellar Bay. Landing Bay. The other one is marked as highly dangerous.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Alright. I was wrong about this before. I forgot one of these things, and I think... Oh, Tartarus. It says it's locked, right? This is... prison planet. I think you can't get till late. Typhoon, an uninhabitable icy planetoid at the edge of the Halcyon system. Typhon has nothing to offer the Halcyon Company. And then Hephaestus, the closest planet to the sun. The Hephaestus Mining Company was first to establish outposts here, and as such has claimed the planet for itself. So that's not Halcyon. And Eridanos, Halcyon's second Jovian gas giant. Its atmosphere is rich with hydrogen, helium, and various noble gases. Distillation plants in the atmosphere harvest gases for energy. So these things exist, but you can't ever get to them. And this one's locked. It's got a locked key on it, so you know you can get to that. I have to think that these other things are going to have space stations around them. This is DLC content waiting to happen, in my opinion. I just can't see. I can't wait to see where they go with the game. You know, well, let's see. We're going to Monarch. I want Ellie with me. So let's see. I want Ellie with me. And I think I'd rather have Felix with me. So let's do that. When I think about games that I have really, really enjoyed and had a lot of replay out of over the years, like Fallout 4, like Fallout New Vegas, and like Skyrim. A huge part of that has been because of DLC content. I'm not about to rip anything off. So let's go down here. This guy, this chump down here, Grim.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
Well, that is my ship on the landing pad right next to you.
I knew it. See, I made what you'd call a logical deduction. You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
Takes more than a few gunships to scare me.
Wish more folk could say that. Gets awful quiet guarding a landing pad that never gets used. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-world traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna and halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
I prefer to travel discreetly, if you know what I mean.
Aw, don't be like that. I never get to do this part. Please.
Fine. I'm Captain Barodo.
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
Is Stellar Bay really that isolated?
We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are Sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
I'm gonna have a look around town.
Mr. Sandra will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
Oh, that depends, kid. What is it?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tosswell poster coming in on the next Sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
This poster sounds pretty valuable.
I couldn't really say, I'm just a fan of the game. But the fancy collector types say the more people see these things, the less valuable they are. And I figure my poster's been passed around by more than a few people by now.
Sure. I can ask about your poster.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
I love that they put in brackets that you're going to leave the conversation when you make a certain choice. It's just another nice little touch in the game. Monarch. Oh, look, this is what killed me the first time I was watching the game. Look, it's like Jupiter, and look, you can see the clouds slowly rolling across it. I mean, it's just neat. Come on. Come on. This is so cool. How do people not like this? Nyoka.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn wrapped out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
I'm Barodo. Pleased to meet you.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
Sure. Another round, bartender.
Outstanding! What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger?
Well, I'm told you can help me find an information broker.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
Sure. What do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
You mean caffeinoid? That stuff's just a stimulant.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
All right. I'll be back. Caffeinoid. Get this girl sobered up here. Alright, let's see what we got here. Passion pills, weapons from the void, grim tomorrow. Check with Celia, who works with Sanja Nandi in the MSI building. Should know about the status of Grim's poster. Monarch. These folks.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir. Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today?
What was that exchange about? You having money trouble?
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid.
Do you normally blow your money on Raptidon parts?
Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or a mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really.
Why are you buying so much from Sebastian?
So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else. Sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
Girl, just ask him on a date.
I couldn't. What if he says no? Hey, maybe you could ask him for me. I mean, a no would still be bad, but it won't be quite as embarrassing if you ask. Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work.
Okay.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
That's very generous of you.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
Ooh, me? I'm charting my own path. Going where the wind takes me.
What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna.
Afraid not.
Oh, a shame. I'd been saving a bottle of iceberg-aged whiskey for an occasion like this.
I'd like that.
I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
What exactly are you hoping to accomplish?
Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Sounds like you're freer than anyone else in Halcyon. Why not embrace it?
Exactly what I would have said if I'd been paying attention.
You talk like Graham.
Can't imagine why you'd sneer at the notion of a free colony. Could it be because you're an agent of the establishment?
Not everyone likes the idea of hunting sprats in the back bays, Felix.
Your friend makes a good point, young man. I used to be young and idealistic too, but you can't run a city on high-minded ideals.
So what do you mean to do about it?
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
Are you out of your mind? You can't just go crawling back to your old masters.
Well, we can't continue to subsist like this either.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
This lady knows what's going on.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
All right, fine. How do you mean to do that?
With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
The Bolt 52 sounds useful. What is it?
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
Never realized fighting the bureaucracy could be this interesting.
It is quite the rush.
Ordnance or ordnance?
An ordinance, of course. We do things in a civilized fashion here, not like Graham's iconoclasts.
Can a legal document really be that important?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you just crawled out from under a rock. Forms and procedures are everything in Halcyon. And this one is located in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. And these days, it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Then I guess I'll go get you your Bolt 52.
Do be careful. I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Sure. Bye. All right, mister. Oh, this is his office of bureaucrats. I see. Here's the door. Okay, Stellar Bay. Sky resident. Oh, here we go. Got a workbench right here. Alright, what am I looking at? You have level 15 plasma launcher. And that... Who else has got what here? Ellie, what do you got? You got this gun, the Ultimatum Force. I'm gonna take that off for a second. Can I have that? I have to give you a different gun, do I? The Ultimatum Force, which I can't upgrade. I can't tinker with it? Oh, yes, I can. Oh, yes. I'm going to tinker with it so she does a little more damage here. 13. I'm fine spending up to $1,000 to tinker with some stuff. That's level 16. Okay, Ellie. So now if I give that to her, what's it do? She did 480 in her hands. Okay, Felix, what are you using? You have the plasma launcher, which is like a grenade launcher. And you have the Anarchist Cookbook, which is also like a grenade launcher, I think. Hold on. What's the Anarchist Cookbook do? This might be the wrong question to ask, but let's find out. Oh yeah, it's a grenade launcher. Okay. I really want you using a grenade launcher. What is this? Old Reliable, Spacer's Choice. Old Reliable, Spacer's Choice. Okay. Tinker with Old Reliable. Where is it? It's right there. Old Reliable, Spacer's Choice. That gets expensive quick. 1,000 more to tinker with that thing. Level 13. Okay, can I modify it? Can't, can I? Not possible. And this is my Deadeye Assault Rifle level 17, and that one's level 11. So let's get rid of that. Level 17. Oh, I definitely want to use that one. And this is level 11, so we get rid of it. Parts. Okay, Felix. I got your next weapon here, buddy. You're going back to this. Reliable. Because in your hands it does 1134 DPS. Dude, you are heavy weapons man. You get that thing. What is this? This is the level 10 Rapti Prod. Yeah, and you don't really use it because I have you guys using ranged all the time. Alright, so the plasma launcher. I don't really want to use that. And this is unique, so I'm going to take this one and break it down, and it's going to give me an extendo sight. I'm going to put this right there. And I'm just going to see if I can add something to this. Tinker, what's it got? Damage type to shock. Damage type to plasma. Corrosion. Oh, nice. Okay, I need that on a machine gun later. This I'm going to change to plasma. And for the sight, this does increases weapon accuracy, extends the sight's maximum range. I'm going to do that. Oh, this mod is already installed. Awesome. Okay. Alright, I have a corrosive one. Cool. As soon as I get enough cleaned dead mantis swarms from the air filters. Purchase gaskets. Do not buy from Sebastian again. These look like they've been sitting in a rap's belly. Get fish oil from Velma. Ask Catherine for a resupply. Bother Sanjar about the walls. Okay. Well then. That's nice. We got some weapons.
Help! Someone's been killed!
Someone's been killed? What the hell just happened?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Pull yourself together. Tell me what happened.
I clean the apartments while everyone's at work. I've seen all sorts of messes, but this... If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Hey, what the heck? Bottom right one, okay. What happened here?
A murder? Hey, is this the part where we go hunting for clues?
It is, Felix.
Not much I can do for this guy.
Is it steel?
I can take a hint.
Let's see, let's look for stuff. Bit cartridges. What else do we have here? Oh, example. The betting slip lists some increasingly bold wagers made for a team called Mostly Calm. This is from the left field toss ball betting. Get that mag pick. What else do we have back here? Yeah, oh, steel bit cartridge. This guy's not going to need this anymore, so we might as well take it. Examine this bag. Several ragged outfits, all of the same cut and color, stuffed into this suitcase. Someone was leaving in a hurry. Toss ball. Well then. It doesn't sound good. What is this place? Oh, vending machine. Resident. Anybody else of interest in Everett Gill? What do you got, Everett?
Good day to you.
Okay. For me and my homies here, head out, I think, to Stellar Bay. There's this person sitting in this chair down here. These guys are just residents. So are you. Whoa. Okay, there's a whole bunch of things to do down here. Monarch is a place where you spend a good chunk of the game. So we're gonna go Stellar Bay Ruins North and see what happens. Dissenters in our midst. Enemy seeks to destroy our way of life. Well, here we are in beautiful Monarch. It's a little windy, kind of like Wyoming.
Reminds me of the crew cabin on one of my first ships.
We gotta go exploring. I want to see some savages.
Raptidon Spitter. Mr. Raptidon. he's already dead.
Not bad, huh?
Oh, we all in one piece?
Well, kind of. Sorry, Ellie, I let you take some damage there, didn't you? Oh, fix you. Why don't we fix you? What do you got here? This is Saltuna can. Body attributes. Base health. That's what we have right there. 200% natural health regeneration. How's that? So where is this thing that we're going for? Oh, right here. It's up here. Just have to go through these buildings. Around the corner. Oh, let's see. What do we have down there? It's like a something. Oh, wrapped it on Stalker. Okay.
Here we go.
You guys did good. Oh. That one's running.
Yeah, now that was fun.
Yeah, see, you guys are getting the hang of this. That place is empty. Empty. These guys have wrapped it on me. There's one over there somewhere. See the little red dot. These places are more or less closed down here. Another one in the distance. Ellie. There we go, Feeks. Like that.
Are these real ruins? It's just like in the serials.
Think they left anything good behind?
No. Don't think so, actually. Like here, like this is a great thing. There's something here, and it's just static, and it's sealed, and it makes you go, DLC content? DLC content?
Want to throw it once? Anyone else? Nice one! Don't mess with us.
Alright, that's making that part. Please, we gotta get up there. Something on that ramp. Hey, there's a workbench here. Purple berry lunch. So purple. Oh my goodness, a bunch of stuff in here. Bit cottage. What is this? Pick up, knock you out bar. And anything else of interest? Bit cartridges. Oh, there was light ammo there. Hey, where? Wait. Where's the upstairs for this place? Let's go back here. Hey, this is what I'm talking about. There we are. What? Oh, it's one of those glitched empty ones. Darn it. Sorry. Okay, oh, there's something upstairs there. Okay, let's do this. Where are we at?
Let's take him down!
working on it, guys. Where is everybody?
Not bad, huh?
Don't worry, guys, I got you covered. Where's that last one? Okay, what do we got? Enemies over there.
No problem.
That's the last of them.
Alright. Food addiction. You can't seem to stop yourself from eating. Even food that's bland or horribly favored. Not eating often will cause withdrawal. So I'm going to recheck that one because I don't like that. I've kind of had something like that before, and it's less than ideal. I don't like anything that causes me to have a bunch of negatives when I'm trying to do something like have a conversation. I need 2 picks for this. Can we make this no picks? Yes, we can. It's awesome. Doing pretty good in that department. What is this? How's the repair on that? The repair on my weapons. 19 weapon parts. Here. What is this? Energy cells. I am. Stuff over here. Oh yeah, baby. Advanced defense sound bypass shot. This is a nice little room of loot here. Heavy ammo, bits. Oh my gosh, some 60-bit cartridges there. There's a terminal. View executive review. Continue. Sanjar has a bad habit of padding his reports with numbers and statistics. Not very good with slogans, jingles, and/or taglines. Presentations tend to be dry and lacking in emotional appeal and funny references. Sanjar also displays a noted tendency to complete work rather than delegating it, a trend unbecoming in upper management. All in all, Sanjar's work habits suggest a preoccupation with details and a startlingly lack of vision. We cannot recommend him for further advancement. Needs improvement in the following areas: interpersonal communication, brevity, delegation, idea generation. Executive review. Graham Bryant. Oh. Hack spoof login credentials. Yes, we'll do that. Graham's understanding of product messaging and branding is impressive, especially for a relatively low-level editor. Has a knack for memorable slogans and taglines. However, Graham has issues with brevity and shows consistent disregard for prescribed fonts and formats. Some of his work has been flagged for subversive undertone. Executive review. Dora Erickson. Dora shows a real knack for brief but compelling presentations supported by catchy slogans. Her delegation skills are also top-notch. She can build a lengthy meeting around any topic and emerge with plenty of work assigned. Recommended for promotion. Ah, that's funny. Okay, delete all. I will do that for you, Sanjar. But I did take the time to read them all. Mr. Sanjar. Alright, let's see. Where was this bolt? The bolt is upstairs? But we can't get there through that door, can we? Oh yes, we can. We're just gonna up here and up here. Reconditioned exo helmet. Oh hey, look. We're gonna save ourselves a couple of containers there. Yes, I love that. See, I love this. You get these clothes with some stat boosts on them and just hang on to them and make use of them smartly, and you can save yourself a lot of stuff. I ran out of... I was always in a situation in my first game where I was always looking for lockpicks. Oh, and this time I'm being much smarter about it. I ended up with a lot of stuff that's cool. Medical +3, sneak +5. Don't care about that, but reconditioned exo helmet. I do not need that. For the quest later on, so I'm gonna get rid of it. Advanced defensive helmet. Hey. Alright. Let's see what else is in here. Stuff. This. Pick a good cartridge. We got here. Makeshift low pressure suit. And then out here.
Hello? Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats wear boots?
I don't think they figured that out yet. Who are you?
Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Mantiqueen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here, and, now the door's locked. Little help?
You got locked in? How?
It's easier than it sounds, all right? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions.
Well, I need to get in that room.
Phew. Thanks, mister. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross.
Seeing as you're trapped, you might as well answer a few things for me.
Sure. Beats not answering questions.
I'm looking for a Bolt 52. Any lying around?
Probably. I don't know. When I try to read things, my mind gets to wandering about all the things I could be doing instead.
Right. Okay, back to the door.
Get me out of here!
I'll take a look around. And I can't open it unless I had a super high skill.
Hello again. The door's still locked. Just making you aware.
Okay.
So look for a dead guy, I guess.
Still looking.
Or a rat.
Alright, okay, we'll go find your dead guy wrapped. Where is it? It is down here. Arms key. And let's go get it. Arms key. What do we have down here? Let's see. Well, in that case, let's get back in here. All right, my friend.
Phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
She reminds me of Moira from Fallout 3, who wants you to do all of the survival quests for the survival book she's making. I don't know if it's the same voice actress or not, but that's what it reminds me of. Okay, so normally when you help someone, they give you something for their trouble.
But I ain't got nothing on me. How's about a heaping helping of appreciation and respect?
I can't buy ammo with appreciation and respect.
That's true. Okay, fine. Here.
You sure you're okay to travel?
Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy and... Hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend?
Good luck.
Thanks a lot, mister.
Hey! It's a level. I love it. Okay, let's look in here. There's the arms storage. Pick up the Bolt 52 cartridge. Pick up all that stuff. Pick up that. Bit cartridges. More bit cartridges. This is awesome. I'm doing really good in the whole bit cartridge. I mean, in the mag lock thing, I'm doing really good with lockpicks. So I'm happy with myself for that. Okay. So the bolt. We have the bolt. Let's go back to Stellar Bay. Miracle on the Frontier. And then we need to get our friends Caffeinoids. Oh.
Please, will someone help me? My boy's in trouble. Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a Raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
It's more dissolving than melting.
Yeah.
That is not helpful.
Your child is missing. Where did you last see him?
Oh, I just knew you were a good person. Agnes, I said, this is the man to save your little Tucky. And I was right. He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous glands, but he didn't listen. Please, won't you go and find my boy?
Did you say there was a reward involved with this request?
Well, I guess I can't ask you to leave the town walls for free. It is deathly dangerous out there. I've got some bits saved up for a rainy day. I'll give you every last one if you just bring my Tucker back to me. I won't even be mad at him running off. You tell him I won't be mad.
All right, I'll help you find your son.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouth. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Okay, lady. Let's see. Oh, Sebastian.
Wrap mask and
Oh, Sebastian. Okay. Where's my persuade? That's my persuade hat. Okay. Hack, science, tech skills, medical. I don't have any other. This is the tech skills one. Get rid of that.
Painted eyes, right here. Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails? You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Why would I want any of that?
I don't know. Celia usually buys whatever I have, and Mr. Pickett seemed real interested. So I thought maybe I was onto something.
That's because she likes you, you dummy.
Nice of you to say. I like her too.
She's interested in you. Romantically.
Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for raptidon tongues.
Don't take my word for it. Spend some time with her. I promise she won't ask for a discount.
You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice. Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
Okay, Chef Raymond. Let's see. Action quest, the Gremlin tomorrow. Sealy.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say?
He said he'll go on a date with you.
Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia? I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on.
Oh, he likes you, Celia. Just don't ask him for any discounts.
Not to worry. If I never buy another raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon.
Bingo.
Look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back-to-work look. Anyhow, thank you.
All right, Mr. Nandi. Where is your bolt with his name? All right.
Now, if we were like the other corporations, you wouldn't be allowed to run around dressed like one of Graham's minions. But we're better than that. See? Anyway, what can I do for you?
I found your review on the terminal in the arms building.
You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it.
Sorry, it was already open.
Oh, yes. No doubt someone else was having a laugh at my expense before you. This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years, I was a joke to them.
Your left kidney?
One of the executives required a transplant.
He's lucky they didn't want a liver or a heart.
I thought volunteering to donate might improve my prospects.
Did it?
Apparently not.
Who cares what they think? You're in charge now.
In charge of a scrap heap of a city. Abandoned by the board and surviving only through the hypocrisy of our trading partners.
And you've made it work. That's more than anyone can say for those execs.
I hadn't thought of it that way. But perhaps there's something to that. Thank you for that. Was there something else?
Found the cartridge and deleted that data for you.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
How exactly is a data cartridge gonna help?
What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
Yes! Finally, the board will get their comeuppance.
Wait, we're dropping a bomb on the board?
Figuratively, Felix.
Sort of. Really, we're just going to blackmail them into offering us a seat at the table.
But really, whatever gets you excited about the idea, it's definitely a firm middle finger.
I can get behind that.
That's what I like to hear. I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
The board just can't let Monarch go, huh?
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
Sanjar. Sly dog.
You really think so?
Don't encourage him.
Oh, please, let me.
I admit I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
I know how to make people talk.
Oh, I imagine you do. But as much as I love your can-do attitude and dangerous gravitas, Catherine handles all of our shipments. So it would be best if you could leave her in one piece. Is that how you people put it?
Close enough.
Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it.
I'm on it.
I knew you were the right person for the job. I suppose I'll leave you to it.
I've got to go. Alright, Sanjar. Now.
So, you're really running around with us now, huh?
Sure am. I'm a part of the crew now. Got my own bunk and everything.
You know, Felix, now that you're a real pirate, I should induct you into the Pirates' Code of Silence.
Ooh, the Code of Silence. What's that?
It means you agree not to talk for a very long time.
Poor Felix. Passion pills. Now can need steroid or caffeine, something. Dispensary serves them, but she has reached her month's allotment. Well, let's go see what we can do about that. Where's the dispensary? It's the other side of this building here, maybe. In this direction. Stellar Bay. A little bigger town here. I like it. The dispensary. Abigail.
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brax missing, she's working doubles and needs a little edge.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by anytime you like.
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, that's the wrong button.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Quite the bedside manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
I've been asked to pick up a caffeinoid supplement.
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Whiskey helps, too.
That it does.
Please leave medical advice to the professionals. Now, dearie, who's this pickup for?
Oh, pills are for me.
I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents. Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra?
Oh, that's just awful.
Isn't it just? I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail?
Nyoka?
Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
There must be some way I can increase Nyoka's allotment.
I'm afraid not. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
I thought you were in charge around here, Auntie. You sure ought to be.
Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his.
Forgetful fellow, eh?
Careless experimentation with medicinal substances does take its toll, eventually.
But until then, it's lots of fun.
Episodic pharmacological delirium is no laughing matter, young lady.
Where can I find this Dr. Williams?
In the town graveyard, I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the flower of enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance combinations.
The flower of enlightenment?
It's a philosophist symbol of some kind, dearie. Never you mind. The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the bodies tend to attract beasties.
You're gonna go tussle with some raptidons? Because I've been practicing my dropkick.
Do be careful. I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie.
I guess I'll have to figure this out on my own.
Chin up, dearie.
I think the quickest route to make this... She said it was upstairs. Oh, hey, what about you?
Sorry, I've got to get back to the warehouse.
Okay. Upstairs, she says. Well, let's see about going upstairs. What happens if we go up here? Oh, yeah. Let's just do this. Okay. Heavy ammo. Speed grip. Caffeinoid. Well, I like how that turned out. What's this? Employee login. Hack. Login with... Ooh, I need a hack of 55 to log in as Williams. Oops. Well, let's do that. Do I have enough for hacking? I need to switch this out anyways. Stealth skills. Tech skills. Medical. Engineering. Tech skills. Get extra tech skills. Hack. There we go. That's the one I want. It's got +7. Science. Medical. Heavy. Medical. Wait a minute, I got 2 medicals. That's +3 and that's +5. Leather helm with goggles. I don't need that. Ranged weapon spread, -10. Does this get me in there? Employee login. Hack, login Williams. Data storage. E. Williams. Notes. Reacticism plus pep you up. I had hypothesized that this combination might awaken my mind and senses to greater realities around us. If that is true, then it seems my faculties were quite overwhelmed in this instance. Shortly after the dosage, I experienced cold sweats, tremors, and mild paranoia. It's perhaps due to these latter effects that most of my notes from the episode are of little use. Nevertheless, the effects were most invigorating. To attempt a milder dosage once heart palpitations persist. Berry extract plus debilirol. From my previous experiments, I theorized that deadening the external senses might allow the mind's eye to glimpse the eternal. Alas, I was only partially successful. The combination of substance quickly rendered me both blind and feeble, so much so that I soon fell into a stupor. I woke some hours later in a pile of my own, sick and a most curious craving for Telleritos. Costellarine, triple dosage. Vial empty. Oh, interesting. Okay. A. Edwards. Ooh, geez. Stellar Bride. Oh my goodness. Okay. Clinic of the Heart. Oh, chapter 34. Healing Touch. That's somebody's writing their little novel on there. Okay, that's funny. Patient records. Nyoka. Liver damage, likely the result of prolonged alcoholism. Attitude problems, likely the result of prolonged alcoholism. Frequent social withdrawal, likely the result of prolonged alcoholism. Increased caffeinoid allotment. Allotment increased to high. Warning, excessive caffeinoid consumption may lead to side effects such as irritability, fatigue, uncontrolled bowel movements, nausea, death. Bad odor. Patient not found. Please try again. Oh, interesting. Alright, create a new account. Oh, I see. Well, there we go. Oh, and this leads outside. Great, okay. I got some caffeinoid. Did an optional search Dr. Williams' body. Return to Nyoka. The episode's getting close to the end here. So let's go down here and see about getting Nyoka. I don't want to go see about the graveyard though. Where is it?
Hey, Ellie, you want to know what I think? I think they ought to make a serial about our crew. Only, we'd have all these secret messages in every episode, see?
What happened to the Code of Silence, Felix?
Hey, why do you always do that thing with your eyes whenever I talk to you? You on the alert, maybe? Looking out for hidden enemies?
Let's just say you remind me of someone.
I bet they were real pretty.
Oh, Felix. Oh, Felix. You're cracking me up, boy. You're cracking me up. Oh, 220. Alright, so where is this at? It's not that far out of here. Well, let's go. Before we get there. I never did do this part in my first run through the
Always
game.
wanted to visit Stellar Bay. Taking the sights, the sounds. Wait, what's that smell?
Am I the only one getting hungry?
Maybe. What are you guys doing? Where's any more?
Hiding? You scared?
I'm waiting for this!
Okay. Oh, there we go. Ellie, I don't want to hurt you there, but... You're running. Boom. Matrix.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
Yes, that would be us. We're gonna come down here and grab all this stuff. Gosh, all these guys died close together. Let's see. Let's go this way. Through town. What else do we... Oh, there's a church here. A church usually means loot, so let's pick it clean while we're here. Oh, what do you have, my friend? Oh, he's like, I got a bottle of purple berry wine. My life is going to hell. We're trapped back here. Nothing good is gonna happen. What is this? Pick up book? Book? Oh, yeah. And there's this top hat. This hat is cute. It's a persuade +7. Thank you. Oh, and that means I need to get my right hat on. I don't need this persuade hat anymore. This is lab protective monocle. I don't need that for anything, so I'm gonna get rid of it. And then inspiration +3, and my long guns +7. There we go. All right. Oh, hold on. Stealth skills. As long as this is going to cost me nothing, I'm going to keep doing it. Hey, there was something in the bin. Now there's nothing in the bin. What the heck? There was... Oh, so I found a bug. Well, that's interesting. Wow. Okay, there was stuff in the bug. Oh, I guess not. They pulled it out. That's interesting. Oh, 17. It's a revolver Mark II. What are you using, Ellie? Using this thing. It's an ultimatum force. Okay. I suppose I should do my skills and stuff here at the end of this episode. Let's do this. Long guns. Dialogue. Stealth. If I put that up there, hack gets to 50. Medical. Science, that gets to 55. Engineering. Elite determination. Some more points in the long guns. Except perks. What do we got this time? Science weapon damage. I'm not so care about that. Oh, no, I want to... Where is it? Dialogue skills. I either want that... No, this. 40 kilograms. Carrying capacity bonus from companions. I'm taking that. Because I like being able to carry a ton of stuff. Right, you guys. Oh, you were kneeling. Nice. Being all reverent and everything. You guys are better than I am. Hey, there's a place to sleep. See, and again, survival mode, but in the actual survival mode of the game, you can't sleep there, because for some dumb reason, you can only sleep on your ship. I don't get that. Alright, what do we have here? I want to go check out this graveyard. Where's... Oh, is that... Oh, geez, a Canid Alpha. Wow, he's like sleeping. Okay, guys.
I got this.
Where's the next one going?
I'm warmed up now.
Are we? How's that feel? Does the Alpha have anything? Oh, he's just got a cannon tail. Not a big deal.
Alright, here we go!
It sure is. Good job, guys. Where's this graveyard? It's close. This episode's gonna run a little long because I want to get to the graveyard. And there's these other guys. Oh yeah, lots of stuff here. Lots of bits and pieces. All right, where is it? It's over here. Oh, this doesn't sound good. I hear heavy things breathing. What am I using? I have that assault rifle right there for things that burn.
You got him!
Yeah, I did.
Don't mess with the best.
The graveyard dispensary supply room key. Okay, so that just gives us the key. Well, I'd never done it before, and I'd never been out here, so I thought it was worth it to at least come out here and take a look. Okay, yeah, graveyard. Well, let's get back to Nyoka then. Alright, so that's going to be the end of this episode, folks. Thanks, as always, for watching. If you guys have a question or comment, drop it down below. And if you have not subscribed to the channel yet,
Agent Khan?
and you like it,
He's
please
got
subscribe.
The ship, right? The
Agent
Invincible,
Khan.
and we got a ship, right? So I got to thinking, who'd win in a race? The Invincible or the Unreliable?
Felix, you watch too many movies.
It's...
Yeah, Max said the same thing. Except he usually says it after giving me this long, disapproving stare. Adventure serials are my education. Where else am I supposed to learn how to kick a jackass in the chest? And that's what being a pirate's all about, right?
Hate to tell you, but a lot of the job is waiting for a gig, then waiting to get paid.
Right. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, like the content, subscribe to the channel. Have a question, comment, drop it down below. I will see you next time when we play The Outer Worlds.